Hindi ni parte sa Visayan literature, pero I'm gonna tell you this. I promise you I have a good point. I always tell my students, and I'm treating you as my students. I always tell my students, the flood, as in Noah's Ark, the great flood, no, that destroyed the world, ara sa Bible, that's not a solely Christian event. It's actually a universal event. There are so many stories in different cultures that refer to the flood. Hindi lang sa Bible nakikita ang story ng flood. And to prove that today, I'm gonna tell you one story about the flood na meron version sa Philippines. I'm speaking in Tagalog because this is a story not from the Visayas but from the Mountain Province. Specifically from the Talubin people of the Mountain Province. Meron din silang flood story, just like in the Bible. To start, let's recall the story of the flood based on the Bible. So the people, based on the Bible, Old Testament, the people became so wicked that God decided to punish the earth by killing them all through the water. Diba? Then He told Noah to build an ark so he and his family will be saved. And then lahat ng mga animals in pairs, male and female, pumunta sa ark. And then the flood came after. When Noah finished building the ark, the flood came. And then after the flood, the animals and Noah's family was saved. After a few months, the water subsided, diba? And then Noah and his family repopulated the earth, diba? That's the story that's found in the Bible. The Talubin people of the Mountain Province have a similar story. Meron din silang flood. And how they repopulated the earth all boiled down to two people, brothers and sisters, teenagers, wala silang pangalan. But the story goes is that these brothers and sisters, yung kuya ang matanda, yung babae yung younger than that between the two. Naliligo daw sa river one day, and then meron silang nakitang lalaki na tinitingnan sila. Okay? And then, sa lalaking ito, meron siyang nakapulupot sa kanyang napakalaking ahas. A boa. So, sabi ng lalaki sa kanila, these two teenagers, a girl and a boy, these two teenagers were bathing in the river in the Mountain Province in Talubin. They're part of the Talubin tribe. So, sabi ng lalaki na nakakita sa kanila, tinawag sila at sabi na, tell your people to create a kanyaw. When you say kanyaw, it's like a feast or a sacrificial offering para sa deity nila na sabi ng stranger na kumausap sa kanila, tell your people to prepare a feast of kanyaw for lumawig. Or else, kung hindi, itong boa, itong malaking snake that is all over me, I will make the snake plug the hole on the great river sa north. Yung paniniwala kasi nila, yung all waters in the river go to the north and then falls into a certain hole in the north. That's why hindi nalulunod hindi tumataas yung tubig kasi all the water flows to the north and then goes down on a certain hole there. Paniniwala yon ng mga people sa Talubin tribe of the Mountain Province. Pero sabi ng stranger, sabi niya, if the people will not create a kanyaw, parang feast, no, sacrificial feast or Thanksgiving feast, if your people will not create a kanyaw for Lumawig, your supreme deity nila si Lumawig, I will make this snake plug the hole in the river up north so that yung tubig hindi na makakalabas, and then all the water will come back and it will overflow and it will fill the entire world. Sabi niya dun sa dalawang bata na mga teenagers. And so the teenagers rushed to tell their parents, pero pinagtawanan lang sila. Hindi nakinig. Pero that night, hindi nakatulog yung dalawang teenagers na magkapatid. At naniwala talaga sila na that stranger that they met, na may nakapulupot na ahas na sobrang pagkalaki-laki, that stranger was Lumawig himself. So, sabi nung matandang kuya, yung kuya kasi yung matanda, sabi ng kuya, sa kanyang kapatid na bunso na babae, since hindi naman sila nakikinig sa atin, we'll just climb Mount Kalawitan. Yung Mount Kalawitan is the highest mountain peak dun sa kanilang lugar. We will just climb Mount Kalawitan and we will just save ourselves kasi hindi naman nakikinig sa atin yung parents natin, hindi naman sila nag-prepare ng Kanyaw feast. So, the sister believed in the kuya and together they climbed Mount Kalawitan. They gathered their belongings, they prepared the food, they took their dog and their cat with them and they climbed Mount Kalawitan. Gabi yun when they started climbing. Tapos, they climbed the whole night. Sure enough, when the morning came, pagtingin nila sa lower lands, kasi nakaakyat na sila, di ba? Pagtingin nila sa ibaba, puno na ng tubig. And then, all the animals are rushing up towards them. So, the animals were saving. So, paakyat na sila, di ba? Nandito na sila, paakyat na sila. All the animals were rushing up towards them kasi nga pataas na pataas yung tubig. And that water, the water was rising so fast for 3 days and nights. And the children was able to survive from the food that they gathered home, tsaka yung fire na dinala ng aso at pusa nila na nakakita daw sila ng fire somewhere. Then they told their dog and their cat to get the fire and bring it to them. So that's how they survived. On the third day, when they woke up, yung stranger na nakita nila 3 days ago when they were bathing in the river, and that stranger warned them to perform a kanyaw or else yung snake ipaplug niya dun sa hole sa river. That same stranger appeared in front of them. This time, mula ng snake sa sa neck niya. Yung dito sa arm niya daw is meron naman siyang crab. And that crab, and he said, I will make this crab remove the snake na nakaplug yung hole dun sa river para bumaba na yung tubig. But since namatay na lahat ng mga tao, I want you to marry each other. Tapos sabi nila, no, hindi kasi magkapatid kami, hindi kami pwedeng maging mag-asawa. So sabi ng stranger, don't worry, I will provide a solution to that problem, to that effect. Tapos may ginawa daw siya na parang when these two brothers and sisters woke up, they felt they are no longer brothers and sisters but strangers. So that's why they fell in love. And because of that, they repopulated the earth with their new family. That's the flood story ng mga Talubin people of the Mountain Province. So, what I'm trying to say is, yung flood, feeling ko talaga, hindi naman feeling, alam ko talaga totoo siya. It's a universal event. Kasi hindi lang sa Bible merong flood story. Maraming culture actually has a flood story. Isa lang to, Talubin people of the Mountain Province. Marami pa, may 5 pa na alam ko and I will tell you soon dito sa channel na to. Pero sa ibang Latin America, they also have the flood story. Canada, Asia, even mga Antarctica, they also have a flood story. So, totoo yung flood. It's the universal event. At ito pa ha, very trivial. If flood is real, and it's a universal event, hindi lang pala si Noah yung nakasurvive ng flood. There are people or groups of people from different cultures who were able to survive the flood. Otherwise, how would that story survive? In different cultures. 'Di ba? Alam ko maraming mga religious sects na magde-debate dito. Pero the possibility of it all. 'Di ba?